All right. Well, thanks so much, everyone, for waiting. I'm gonna be Shadow Frost. I'll be your host for this next game over here, and I gotta say, it's gonna be wonderful because up next, it's gonna be the wonderful End of the World by our own Indy. Before I give it over to him, I quickly want to say that we got a 20 euro anonymous donation. Thanks so much for that donation. They let the money go to the warrior name for Final Fantasy Ending Percent for the to put Mason even further in the lead. So definitely, still, those donation incentives are going to be open for most of the rest of the day. So definitely, make sure to keep track of those. And with that, I'm going to give it over to Indy. Good luck.
Well, when the world is going to end, some people are trying to grab their car keys, maybe their glasses, their money. I'm going to grab a dinosaur, a turtle, and a huge fireworker house. Well, that being said, my name is Inni. I will show you the wonderful end of the world. And that being said, I'm ready, so give me a countdown, please. All right. We are this undefinable thing, and we're trying to absorb things. Because, well, the world is going to end, and we're gonna grab stuff. We're gonna try to absorb as many things as we can. Everything we absorb makes us bigger. And the bigger we get, the more things we can absorb. For example, that spider. Or that thing, I don't know what it's called. This is basically the basic level. It's very small, so we don't have a lot of stuff we can absorb here. But as you can see, we're getting smaller. We can grab more of the bigger stuff. Sometimes we actually get bounced by some of the objects here. And we can even grab people. Isn't that amazing? And as soon as I get... Can I please? Thank you. So that was the first level.
End of round.
That was in the beginning.
Final grade is
And
A+.
after every level, we get a score.
Done.
Depending on... Whoopala. Okay, my mouse is... Thank you. Depending on how good you are. If you finish the level with enough points in the time, you get an A+. If you don't finish it in the time, you get a score depending on how many points you have. And what we want to have is at least A in every level, because that will unlock the final level, Megapolis, which we need to absorb. To. Okay, I forgot something. Can I please? Okay, never mind. But yeah, the Megapolis is the final level that we need to finish in order to finish this run and this game. This is also one of the harder levels. It's a little bit bigger. And it's very, very wide length. We're gonna start with grabbing some of those things on the table here. Some of the objects are moving. So if we are going to try to absorb them and we're not big enough yet, then we are actually going to bounce away. Books are always good. Those books are nice. Okay, I'm gonna go on the other side really quick. Trying grabbing some stuff here. And you might think, well, this game looks really interesting, but I'm pretty sure I've seen this game before. Well, this game is basically like Katamari, but in a little bit different style. We have 12 levels in total, and every level looks very, very unique. So that's also one of my least favorite levels, because there are so many small objects and sometimes you can miss them, which is you don't really want to miss the things. Okay, we can get them watermelons, that's good. We get over here. So this human is this human can be really, really annoying. Okay, cool. Going on the other side. And timer makes me a little bit unconscious. I'm thinking... could be actually rather close here. Okay, That's actually good. Oh, and we got the door. Okay, it won't be an A+, but...
End of round. Your final
Okay, it's an A.
grade
That's
is A.
that's completely fine. As long as we get an A, that's fine. So, okay, in this menu, my mouse is actually not really working out. That's fine. All right. Yeah, I told you that every level is very different. Now we're going black and white because we are in a world of words and letters. So, okay, where's oh, there we go. Sometimes I lose the orientation, so I basically need to see, okay, where are the objects that I want to absorb. Thank you very much. And for those kind of snake things, it's more easier to run against them. Yeah. In this world, we're basically trying to become a book, absorbing words and letters to become bigger. First, just single letters, then words, sentences, and I'm actually very sad that my good friend Cruel isn't here, because in this level there's actually a little surprise for him. That when I played the game and was preparing it for the marathon, I realized and I was like, hey, that could be very fun for him. I mean, some of the audience members probably will recognize it, but we need to get bigger, we need to get out of here. Oh, you! Go away, please.
Am I not good enough for you?
Well, no, that's not what I said, but you're not the person who created the meme about the thing we're going to see, so you're definitely good enough to be my host, but that thing is a very special surprise for Cruel. I think it's on the other side, because you see it there. Whee! And we're going to absorb it. So, oh, yeah, thank you, can I? So, we in our pockets. Okay, well, still not enough. I'm going to go on the other side. Yeah, those. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. Okay, the mouse is a little bit going just now. Okay, cool. Can you please? Okay. Won't let me up. Should be. There we go. I'm big enough for this. Oops. Now we're getting the other we. We're getting a me. The time is getting close again. Kinda makes me. I mean, remember, we don't necessarily need an A+, as long as we get an A. But for obvious reasons, A+ is a little bit better. Okay.
End of round. Your final
Okay.
grade is
A+ is cool. A+ is good.
Spectacular.
We're going into the biblioteca. Bibliodiscoteca. So, get out your dance moves, guys, because we are going to dance. Well, not really, but it's a bibliodiscoteca, so discoteca. And yeah, I just want to go up. Yes, I get in the books. In this world, or in this level, there are a lot of books. So can we just appreciate for a second those amazing sound effects, like boom, boom. They are amazing. And I think here you can actually see it. The world is going to end because while gorillas are hanging around in the library, chatting in the internet, I think I saw a donut somewhere, and I love donuts. And the game even tells you what those things are. Yeah, that's ah! Okay, please. Thank you. What? Ah, thank you. Staircase, bookcase, and those words, and all those books lying around. that note, I have a question for my very, very good friend Frosty on the hosting station. What is your favorite book?
Ooh, you've got me a tough one there. I'm not much of a reader, so it's kind of a difficult question.
But you can read.
Don't judge me.
Well, I mean, it's a meme game. What do you expect? Serious questions? Like, come on.
Is mayonnaise a book?
Yes, Patrick, mayonnaise is a book. So, what? I'm Patrick. Hello. Excuse me. Oh, you got me off guard. So, doggos. Frosty. Sometimes, really. Also, that... Okay. This is a little bit problematic because I'm too big to get to the gorillas over there. But... Boom. It's amazing. Sometimes you can even use those booms to booms on the other side. Booms. I mean, that's what I always do all the time. When I want to go to the other side of the room, I booms against the wall. Okay, then we have the A+.
End of round. Your final grade is A+.
Okay,
Well
now
done.
I need to see. I want to do that level as last as possible because that's actually one of my favorites. And we are coming to the Galton Botanicula. And you can see we absorb all kinds of stuff. Those stone plates. There's even one level where we can, if we actually get big enough, we can absorb dinosaur. Boom. That's amazing. Also, a little sugar warning ahead. If you guys like sugar and desserts, there will be a level dedicated just for you in a second. Well, in a minute. In a few. You know what I mean. Right, Frosty?
Sure. Soon, TM.
Soon, somewhere within the next minutes or so. Oh well. During this run, okay? It will happen somewhere. Sometime.
Good enough.
Okay, so I'm big enough to get those flowers. It's also one of the levels I hate the most. Because, I mean, currently we have not much we can absorb, but we can absorb the guy. That guy is like really annoying because he bounces me away all the time. And I'm trying to get all those things here because the smaller things are harder to absorb when you're bigger because then your hitbox is like really, really weird. I think so far it's going pretty good. Also, if you're asking if there's a story, well, I think there's a story, but I don't really know the story because, I mean, I'm a speedrunner, so I don't care about the story. But I can tell you, there's a picture of us. Have you seen this woman? I mean, has anyone seen this woman? Like, Frosty? Captain? Anyone?
I think I saw her when you beat the previous levels. I think I saw her.
Then we should call the police. Or that giant spider, which I don't know why the spider's so big, but I mean, in the end of the world, it's probably anyone's game, so even for big spiders. And the bananas on the house, which is probably one of the best things in this entire game, like weird stuff being on weird positions where you would never expect them. Also that Zeppelin we just got through. Can we get... Yeah, we can get the bus. Okay. Just a little bit longer. Oh, there we go.
End of round.
That was timed, obviously.
Your final grade is
But there she
A+.
is.
There she is.
Well
Whoa.
done.
We need to... Seriously, we need to call the police.
Regular police or speed police?
Whoever is available at this point.
Who you're gonna call?
Ghostbusters! I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Even if the world is going to come to an end, you should not just absorb butterflies and people standing around running like crazy. And there's a turtle! I love turtles.
Aww.
And actually, a little meme that I made up when I learned this game. I try to absorb everything, but not the turtle. For, well, I don't know, obvious reasons. Also, those are small robot alien thingies, so we will see them again, because they are actually at least I think they are the things that destroying the world. And before my little host is got caught off guard again, please prepare, because I have a question related to dinosaurs for you in a bit. So the question will come, but you won't know when it's coming.
Oh boy, I gotta prepare. I gotta study on my dinosaurs now.
Yeah, you should. I mean, it's an easy question, no worries. If you know dinosaurs, obviously. Okay, getting... Also, it's... I really want to question why the girl was standing on the tennis ball, but yeah, I mean, like I said, that's the end of the world, so we shouldn't ask anything. This is, I think, also one of the biggest levels. Not getting the toll here, thank you. We're still not big enough for the cars. Because we're starting very, very small. I should be... Okay, thank you. This is definitely, in my opinion, the hardest level. It's so big, there's so much stuff you can absorb. And I'm not even like properly running around, I'm just like trying to look at everything that I can. That's amazing sound effect.
That sounded like Sonic to me.
What?
The ringing, like you're lost a lot of rings.
Well, yeah, but it also sounded like a phone cell. I mean, we can try.
That's definitely Sonic losing rings.
Oh, God. Why, Frosty? Okay, so here comes the question about the dinosaur, Frosty. How is the dinosaur called with the very, very long, the thing that's between your head and your body? Throat? I think that one.
That, I don't know, Necosaurus?
But it's definitely the boom. Hey, maybe if the chat knows. I think I know the answer, but I wanna let you guys play the game. Also, the time is ticking, which is something I don't like. Are we at least big enough to get the dinosaur? Yes. Please be an A.
End of round. Your final
that's
grade
good.
is
That's good.
A.
At least an A.
Spectacular.
This one, yeah. I know in German it's called Brachiosaurus. Not sure if that's near or close to the English version.
Oh, the chat seems to agree. It's like Brachiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, hand gloves, please. Come to me. Also, I look very weird. The most recent objects that you absorbed or stuck on your body. Can you even call this a body? Body? I don't know. I know we're playing a round of The Bachelor. We're grabbing the roses that we can hand out. I would definitely give Frosty one of my roses.
I would give you one as well.
Aw, would you at least accept my rose?
Of course.
Nice. Then you can invite me for dinner tonight. Thank you. So, that
welcome.
one is settled. I like McDonald's, so that's good. That one is settled. This is a level that is a little bit more handsome to me. Let's say this. Can I get the baseball flagger? Yes. Okay. Trying to get through here without the guy bonking me away. I think in this level it's also very important that you are not too big at the start, so you can actually get here and get all that stuff like the pizza plate. And best sound effect in the game incoming. Okay. It will come, no worries. I need to get a little bit bigger here. Okay. Never mind. Ask me in an hour again, then I can give you that. Alright, we still need to get up here. Ah, we should be good. This is one of the more decent, easier levels. As long as we can absorb the people, then we should be good. Yeah, that is okay. He doesn't want to. That's fine. And we get it now. Ah. A flushing toilet. Okay. Oh, there we go.
End of round.
Your final
final
grade
grade
is
is
A+.
A+.
Can I please?
Well done.
Okay, the mouse is sabotaging me. We are going to that level. I mean, the order is technically irrelevant, since you need to get an A in all of the 11 levels in order to unlock the Megapolis. Boom. Thank you for bonking me. See, there was a bonk boost. Boom. This is the sugar level that I mentioned earlier. So much candy. And since Frosty's not that kind of reader type, maybe he's the kind of like candy type. What's your favorite candy, Frosty?
I mean, I'm a Dutch guy. I gotta say licorice.
What is licorice? I mean, I'm learning the Dutch language, but...
Well, that's not the Dutch word for it.
Yeah, but... Oh, is it a black thing?
Yes.
Oh, I hate that stuff. Well, I'm sorry. I really don't like it. Like back in the days when I went to school and I went with my €2 to the kiosk, I always was like, yeah, can you give me a bag of candy for like €2? Everything but the black thing. I think this one here. It's just so gross, that candy stuff.
Don't judge me.
I don't judge you. I'm just saying that your taste is awful.
That doesn't make it sound any better.
I mean, I can say it in German if you want. Then it doesn't sound that bad anymore. Well, a little bit more aggressive probably, but... nah, it's fine. Everyone has his own taste, and everyone should respect the taste from other people. Especially those lollipops. Do you at least like lollipops, Frosty?
Of course. Who doesn't like those?
Mmm, nice. And we're getting those... I don't know what it is. Like, first it looked like, for me, like sushi, but sushi in a Candyland would be very awkward. I mean, who am I to judge? That's a very weird game, so weird stuff can probably happen. Yeah, while I'll trying to avoid my diet, maybe Frosty has something very important to tell. So take it away, Frosty.
I can definitely tell you something. We got a 15-year-old anonymous donation. Thanks so much for the donation. And that one went for the white mage, correct me, black mage name for Cyclone is currently in the lead for that one. And if you like our runner indie a lot, there's going to be a lot of donation incentives for a run of it later as well. Because there are so many Final Fantasy incentives still open. Naming incentives, bonus dungeon. You definitely want to see a bonus dungeon. I mean, more Final Fantasy. Like, how could you not want that? But I can I'm sure Indy wants to play more Final Fantasy as well.
Actually, I want. And on that note, I should mention that the bonus dungeon will also be 2-player 1 controller. So if you want to see more Final Fantasy, more 2-player 1 controller, and more me crying my heart out of my chest, then you definitely want to donate for that. And I'm actually looking forward to it. And that's weird when I say this.
Who are you? What have you done with Indy?
That's actually a question I asked myself the other day, and I was like, what happened? I mean, I know that I'm a weird guy, but that weird is too weird for me. Alright, back to the wonderful land of the world. Even the books are crazy. Even the books are running away from the wonderful land. I think... Yeah, we should get the chest there. Yeah. At least. Girl, don't bonk me away, please. That should be good. Don't get any chest? Okay. Now let me go on the other side first. There's also... It looks like a big level, but it's actually not that big once you have gotten bigger. Which makes sense. If you're getting bigger, then things are not that big enough. And here we have a lot of toilets. Which, I mean, if the world is going to end, then toilets are probably a very important thing you want to grab, I guess. I mean, I don't know. How about you, Frosty?
I mean, it's always useful to have a toilet nearby.
Yeah, right. I mean, toilets are very important. Same goes for pillows, tables, baby cars.
And like 15 people nearby, that's always good as well.
Exactly. Like, I mean, when the world is going to end, I am going to grab my parents first. Oh, this is going to be very close. I'm not as big as I want to be. Oh. Maybe.
End of round. Your final grade is B.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah, that's... I tried to not let it happen, but we're gonna do it again. So, welcome to the wonderful end of the world. Let's go into the level Skytop Mall. Yeah, since we got only a B grade, we have to do it again. So, we basically died. That is unfortunate. But let's say we just lost our way. I mean, I haven't been lost in a mall since like forever. But this is definitely a level where it's appropriate to get lost. Everyone want to get those stuff here first.
Actually, a question. Do you actually need to get an A grade on everyone to beat the game?
Yes. I need an A grade in all of the levels to unlock the final level.
Oh, that makes sense. Thanks.
And, well, the final level is kind of mandatory. I mean, what grade I get in the final level doesn't really matter, but obviously I want to get an A+ in that, because as soon as you have enough points for A+, the level is automatically over. And, I mean, more than A+ is not possible, so... But we're gonna approach things from a different direction. Very important, getting those girls, trying to get the clothes that are on sale. In the museum. And the storage, I think. And I think now things are looking way better. The mouse will be. People are sleeping. Ah, are we in my office? Yeah, things are looking way better. We're getting way bigger. And we're also getting all those books here. Well, at least we're trying to. Getting the pillows. And then we're just running around. Getting all the small stuff. That's what I said. It's probably easier to get the small stuff as long as you can. But it's fine. I think there should be actually an A+. Yeah, there we go.
End of round. Your final grade is
Okay.
A+.
So,
Well done.
then we need to go. Okay, we actually have to do this now. This is one of my favorite levels. I'm not gonna tell you what it's gonna be, but. Waka, 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 waka.
When did this turn into Pac-Man?
Well, it will turn into Pac-Man. Currently, we're at the Pong stage. We're playing Pong. But this will turn into Pac-Man very soon. And another question for my dear friend Frosty on a hosting station. Pac-Man has 4 ghosts. Do you know the names of those ghosts?
Ooh, I don't know all of them. I know that Pinky is one of them.
Yeah.
The other ones I can't say for certain. I'm bad at video games, okay?
I don't know them for sure myself, but I think it's Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde, I think. And there are those, and they're obviously. And here's the bonk a little bit different.
You just hit one of the ghosts. You should have died, right?
Well, they are too scared of me because they know if they actually kill me, they are going to die. Well, not die, but I'm going to absorb them very soon. And as you know, walls are only suggestions, but in this part, I actually want them. Waka, 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 waka. Isn't that an amazing sound? And there we get them. Boom, 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 boom. You can see the score running. Bop, bop, bop. To the top. Getting so big. And let's play some Tetris. And now we have Snake. Does Snake even have a theme? Like a song or so? Oh.
End
I guess we
of
will never
round.
find out.
Your final grade is
Okay.
A+.
I think that's the last 2
done.
levels. The rice cake. Parade, I think it was called. Also a very cool level, but a level that always confuses me when I look at it. Like, it's so weird. As you can probably tell. But that just proves how cool this game is. And it's also the first game that I completed to 100%, so all achievements on Steam. Which I'm kind of proud of, although the achievements are not that difficult. I mean, one of them is actually grabbing one of the... how do you call it? One of the big boats in this level. And we'll see how easy we're going to get that. We're running here a little bit. Oh. The cherry bonked me away. How rude. Oh, I'm sorry, Frosty, I stole your catchphrase. I hope you can forgive me.
I feel like with the mic like this, I don't want to rape everyone's ears by just yelling that really loud. So I'll just let you do it.
Nah. That's fine. I mean, getting here over the plaza. Those sunflowers are a little bit annoying. So, now we can get them. And see, there you see the boats. Big ice cream in the sun. What's your favorite ice cream, Frosty?
I gotta go with the coffee flavor. That's
Coffee flavor?
yes.
This is so weird. Like, I don't understand how people can actually drink coffee. And I mean, like in ice cream, what?
It's
What?
so delicious.
I guess. I mean, then that's your opinion, so that's cool. Actually do like strawberry. Strawberry is amazing. And the green one, Waldmeister. I think I saw Box waving. Did he actually wave?
I think so.
Hey, I think so. Nice. Okay. So now we're getting ice cream here. Oh, oh! Ice blocked me away, but that's completely fine. Should be good. I don't think we can get the boats though. So we're going to the dragon first. Ah, see, there we go.
End of round.
Your final grade is A+. And now we
Well
should have
done.
unlocked, yes, that's Megapolis. Okay. So that's the final level. That's the purpose of this game. The end of the world is here. So before the world is actually going to get destroyed, also I already want to thank everyone for watching this game. It's a very interesting game. I recently picked it up and it's, I mean, the art style, the gameplay is so amazing. The sound effects, the music. I mean, what else do you want from a game? Okay, story, yes. But then again, we're speedrunners, and I honestly don't care about the story when I speedrun the game. But if anyone knows the story for this game, feel free to tell it to me. I'm always looking for more things to learn. Speaking about learn, do you remember that guy? Oh. Boom.
I mean, the story is basically just grab everything, and that's that's wonderful.
Exactly. I mean, goodbye, farewell, bonjour, something along those lines. Is there any hope? Is there any hope? Well, there's always hope as long as you believe in yourself. I mean, even if things are looking very, very dark, as long as you smile and as long as you keep going, nothing can bring you down. And I think this is probably the most poetic thing I've ever done in speedrun. But I mean it the way I say it. You have to continue, you have to always keep going, and if we continue fighting against cancer, then at some point we can probably erase it from this world. And I just want to thank everyone who participates in these marathons, getting money for the Dutch Cancer Society, for Young Minds or any other charity, because we need them. And oh god, I'm getting a little bit emotional here, but I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone out there. Thank you to BSG, ESA, and together as a family we can do great things. And I think Frosty would agree with me here, right?
Of course. Getting a bit emotional here, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah. It's also kind of like weird. I'm talking about the together we can do this, and I'm here destroying the world. But I'm destroying the world in a wonderful way. So I guess that's okay then. Also, time is coming up soon. Well, in 50 seconds at the latest. Because as I said, as soon as that level is finished, we are over. Getting those houses. A little bit more here. Feeling at end time.
End of round.
Now we have the A+.
Your final grade is A+. Well done.
Thank you. So, what actually is the time?
We got a 37:46.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, I died once, so that's okay. Oh, I think that died twice. I don't know. Well, that's underestimate, so that's always a good goal. I'm happy with that. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and if you want to see me again, well, it's not that you have a choice, you will see me again. But with Final Fantasy 1, any percent PSP 2-player 1 controller with my good friend Cruel, there are still incentives, and if you want to see more of Final Fantasy 1 and more dungeons, more 2-player 1 controller, be sure to donate, and in general, just donate to help kill cancer. That's Indie for now. I will see you later, and yeah, enjoy the marathon until then.
Thank you so much, Indy, for showing us such a wonderful way of ending the world. Definitely that ending there, so sweet of you. Up next, we got Garfield's Caught in the Act coming up by Django Storm, any percent. So definitely stay tuned for that. While we're setting up, we're gonna play a quick few advertisements. So stay tuned during that, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the marathon.